Good evening, everybody, wherever you may be. I'm Bill Schonley. Welcome to our February edition of Blazer Trail. Before this half hour is over, we'll meet Blazer rookie James Hollywood Robinson. Go one-on-one with the head coach, Rick Allen, and much, much more. So stay with us as once more we journey down the Blazer Trail.
Tonight's special presentation of Blazer Trail is brought to you by Henry Weinhard's, the first true premium beer of the West. By Power Rents, don't buy it, rent it. Power Rents. By Smith's Home Furnishings, because nobody cares like Smith's. By Binion's, for selection, value, and glasses in about an hour. By the Olive Garden, where all the best of Italy is yours. And by Salem Sportswear, a quality name and licensed sportswear for the whole family.
It's a fact. If you buy the tools and equipment you need to do a job, you're going to spend a lot of money. If you rent those tools and equipment from Power Rents, you're going to save a lot of money. No matter what kind of job you do, Power Rents can help. Whether you need something big for a big job or something small for a small job, Power Rents can help. You'll get stuff that works great. You'll get pronto service anytime. You'll keep things simple. So hang on to your money. Rent from Power Rents. Nobody works harder to earn your business.
At the Olive Garden Italian restaurant, we make pasta fresh every day. And for all the different kinds of pasta we serve, there are just as many wonderful ways for you to enjoy them. Fresh pasta at the Olive Garden, where all the best of Italy is yours.
Salem Sportswear, the NBA, the Portland Trail Blazers, a winning combination with all the right stuff.
The roller coaster ride that has been the Blazers season has sped along since last we met. Portland continues its win a few, drop a couple pattern, which has been evident since the beginning of the season.
With the All-Star break at hand, the Blazers would probably tell you the first half of the season wasn't exactly what they had in mind, but they would also remind you that it wasn't a disaster either. Portland picked up 8 wins in November, 9 in December, and 8 more in January. Most would be surprised to find out the season's longest losing streak is just 2 games. The Blazers have used 11 starting lineups, and only Buck Williams has started every contest. Williams has been there every night for the Blazers and is perhaps playing as well as he ever has in a Blazer uniform. He recently passed the 1,000 game mark for his career, and with his 34th birthday rapidly approaching, shows few signs of slowing down.
I'm getting young, but a year's in, I'll be down 18.
He's an incredible athlete. He really is. I mean, for a guy who's played the position he's played and has taken the pounding and as physical as plays he's had to play 1,000 games and still play like that, you know, it says a lot about him.
Injuries and changing roles have slowed the Blazers and made them a very different team than in the recent past. But one thing that hasn't changed is Clyde Drexler's ability to draw votes for the All-Star game. Clyde was the leading vote getter for the guards in the West and will make his 8th appearance at the All-Star Classic. And this season will be joined for the first time by Cliff Robinson. After the Knicks beat the Blazers in Portland 10 days ago, Pat Riley was asked if the Blazers were a team on the decline.
It's won 8 out of 9 games. Come on, you know. And they're playing a team tonight that's playing pretty good itself. And it was a close game. No, they're a very talented team. And when they get Dudley back, they'll have another banger inside, and they're going to be right there at the end.
Riley's Knicks appear as though they will be there at the end and are definitely the class of the Atlantic Division. In the Central, Atlanta and Chicago's battle for the division looks like it will last all season. Here in the West, Seattle and Houston have come back to the pack a bit after scorching starts, but those two, along with good teams in Phoenix, San Antonio, and Utah, have left very few people to believe in this year's Blazer squad.
I think a lot of people have been sleeping, passing on the Blazers because people been saying they are too old and they don't run like they used to. But we got guys on this team who can still run, can still play. So I don't mind. Let them sleep on us. We'll be there when all said and done.
They look pretty good right now. They're playing well, but they're real spotty. It's anybody's guess. They'll play well for a couple games, and then they'll just kind of go flat. So keep James Robinson in, let the rookies get some time, and they'll be okay.
You can't really make a true assessment of the team until everybody's back, everybody's playing. I mean, Dudley came in, he was out the second game of the year, and Clyde's been hurt a little bit. So it's been an experimentation, with everybody. So if they can get everybody back healthy, then they can kind of figure out what the best chemistry is.
I feel they're going to get better myself. If they keep the injuries out, I really do. I feel they will get much better and stronger with each winning game they do. I do, and I think working more as a team together, too, when they get used to each other with the new players, I feel they'll work better.
They'll probably end up making the last cut of the playoffs. I don't think they're going to do anything big until then. But since the last couple of years, they've been doing real good and then just blowing it at the playoffs. And I think this year they're actually going to realize that they're not the great team. They're just a way above average team. And when they get to the playoffs, that's when they'll show their stuff.
If you've spent any time here in Northeast Portland near Memorial Coliseum, one thing is quite noticeable. Portland's exciting new arena project is quickly taking shape.
The paper trail on the Oregon Arena project grows longer with each passing month, but so does the work completed. Much has changed physically since Paul Allen and Mayor Vera Katz broke ground on Portland's new arena last summer. The landscape around Memorial Coliseum has been permanently altered, and in a year and a half, the facility will be open. With a close look and some imagination, you can now visualize what things will look like in the fall of 1995.
Oh, this is the most exciting part of the job for me. Where we're standing right now, this is the main concourse. This is where all of the patrons for the arena will enter over there on the far corner. This is where the majority of the traffic will be. I like to see it come out of the ground, and until it gets topped out, to me, that's the most exciting part of the job.
With the mild winter, the job is on schedule, thanks in large part to its 270 workers and nearly 24 subcontractors. Prior to construction, the Oregon Arena Corporation set a goal of awarding at least 25% of the contracts to minority-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, and emerging small businesses. With the bids secured approaching 60%, things have gone better than anticipated.
Well, I have to say that it's really exceeding our expectations. We're really pleased with the results. As a matter of fact, as I said, our goal is 25% of all the dollar contracts we will be awarded to these groups. To date, we're really pleased to say that we're at 35%, which represents a total of $24 million in contracts which have been awarded to minority, women, and emerging small businesses. What we have done is a community outreach program. We meet with the grassroots organizations in the city of Portland. We make sure that everybody's aware of the job opportunities that are here.
What is there is the start of a world-class facility that, when completed, will be a centerpiece for all Oregonians to be proud of.
The Trailblazers and the Oregon Arena Corporation are one of the more sophisticated owners that I've had the privilege to work with. They've hired some good people that know the construction process. They also have people who have vision, and overall with the partnering program that we have in place, it's worked very well from our perspective as the contractor.
Over 100 years ago, good entertainment was as rare as a good beer, till Henry Weinhard made his very own private reserve.
Never had this before.
Which made finding a good beer easier.
Gentlemen, Tex Velvet.
Thank you.
You are beautiful.
But good entertainment was still a long ways off.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Come on, you know the words. She'll be coming round.
Get your glasses at Binion's and find thousands of frames to choose from. Functional frames and designer names. From trendy to traditional. Find the look, the fit, and the price you want with thousands of frames at Binion's.
Right now at Binion's, all the frames that were priced up to $120, even designer frames, are only $59. Get to Binion's.
So, there I am, at the game. It's a beautiful day. Blue skies, hint of a breeze. The crowd is yelling all around me. Hey, shut up! I can smell the hot dogs. I can feel the tension in the air. I am so close, I can see every drop of sweat. I am there. And then suddenly, the best part of all hits me. I don't have to leave early to get out of the parking lot.
Total home theater, only at Smith's Home Furnishings.
He's one of those rare players who has the ability to bring energy to an arena by walking onto the hardwood. James Robinson is a rookie who shows crowd-pleasing form whether it's on or off the court.
Outlet it along the far side to Terry. Brings it up half speed, cross court, James. Put it down, tricky dribble, spin dribble, 360, back door, right, left, reverse.
Why play it if you can't enjoy it? A lot of guys do it for money. I do it because I like it, and I really enjoy it, and it's fun to me.
Fun is the operative word for James Robinson. On the court, it's displayed with high energy, flashy play. Off the hardwood, James's smile is as quick as his feet.
And what about this guy? Take a look at this 6'2". They nickname him Hollywood, and you can see why. He's got a lot of pizzazz. He can be scintillating.
Dunking and the nickname Hollywood have been with Robinson since high school. He won the slam dunk contest at the McDonald's All-America game and competed with the likes of Tracy Murray, Bobby Hurley, and Shaquille O'Neal in the event.
James Robinson going to drive. Look at him, Brenda. Up the middle for a jam! Hollywood on Broadway.
His high flying in the NBA has earned him a shot in the NBA Slam Dunk Championship this weekend in Minnesota. It's that athleticism that has made him a fan favorite and why Portland used its #1 draft choice on a 6'2" guard when a big man better suited the club's needs. His play has been spectacular and uneven at the same time, something that doesn't really surprise James.
Overall, I think I'm playing pretty good as a rookie. With the time that the minutes that I get I get out there and play hard and I hustle. Hustle makes up for a lot of mistakes.
He comes in and he works hard. I think he really has hounded the point guard for many, many teams and forced numerous turnovers. That's something that really has been lacking in our game.
Hustle makes up for a lot of mistakes. I get out there on the floor and I know I make a lot of mistakes, but I just hustle and try to make up for it. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm playing about a 7 or 8 now.
An 8 on the court and an 8 ball at home. James says pool and music are his favorite forms of relaxation.
12 in that corner. I mean, in that side right there. Guarantee you don't miss this shot.
Oh! So wrong.
He may not be Willie Mosconi, but he does have a good time. And on this day, James' opponents were his brother PJ and a friend from Alabama. Robinson enjoys working with kids and was a sociology major in college. So a stay-in-school visit to a local junior high was a natural for James.
How many of you guys think it's easy standing up here talking to you guys? Come here, you in the white shirt, come here.
James turned the tables on the audience and took his turn as a member of the crowd.
Blake, when you grow up, what would you like to be? What if you don't make it? What if you got friends that's drinking and they want to drink and smoking, they want you to smoke, they want you to hang out, and you got a chance to go to college? What would you do?
I can't go to college.
James Robinson is a creative young man both off and on the court, and he figures to have plenty to smile about in the years to come.
The 1977 championship season of the Portland Trailblazers produced many special personalities. One such, David Twardzik. After a varied career on and off the floor in the Rose City, and then an assistant coach and scout in the NBA, David now spends his time along Tobacco Road here in Charlotte, North Carolina, where he, along with others, helping to form a new upcoming franchise the Charlotte Hornets. David Twardzik, the subject of tonight's Where Are They Now? During his 4-year playing career in Portland, Dave Twardzik made his mark as a scrappy 6'1" point guard who didn't know the word quit. His brief time as a Blazer was highlighted in his very first season in 1977, as he helped lead his team to its first and only NBA title. Dave's sense of achievement from that crowning moment has grown with every passing day since.
The farther removed from that year I get, the more I appreciate having the ring, and the more I appreciate being on that team. When you're 25 or 26, you get wrapped up into the hype, and it's something that is, it's a tremendous rush at the time, but I don't think you really understand the impact of it. But now, the older I get, it has a lot of meaning for me.
Back problems forced Dave into early retirement in 1981. Trading his uniform for street clothes, he moved to the Blazers front office in several capacities, also joining me for 4 seasons on the sidelines as the team's radio analyst. After spending time as an assistant coach with the Indiana Pacers and then the LA Clippers, Dave made his most recent venture into uncharted waters, landing in a basketball-crazed market far from the Northwest. Dave came to Charlotte in 1990 as director of scouting. He's now into his 3rd year as the Hornets director of player personnel. Now he spends a great deal of time here at the Hive in Charlotte, but of course Dave is out on the road doing a lot of scouting in the college ranks. He also keeps up to date and evaluates NBA talent for possible future trades. It's an exciting challenge.
This is a job that every day it's different. I do a lot of traveling and do I bet 75% of the college scouting. It's a great challenge because we are getting better. We're trying to take that next step up. Our core guys are very young and solid players and could be potential superstars in this league. What we have to do now is continue to surround them with better players.
It hasn't taken Dave long to make the right impression on those who matter most in the Hornets organization.
He's doing a wonderful job. I mean, he's well respected in the league. He understands talent, and he really adds a diversity to our basketball staff. You know, Allen and those guys are all from a run and gun type approach, and Dave brings, as the director of player personnel and really the head of our basketball operations, a different perspective.
Dave Twardzik hasn't realized his new dream of another NBA title, this time in his off-court capacity with the Hornets. But he and his family are doing just fine along Tobacco Road.
Charlotte is a great place to live. We've really enjoyed it. Again, it's been almost going on 4 years. The nice thing about it is it's a good place to live, and we have success on the court. So to combine a nice place to live with a successful program, you can't beat that.
At the Olive Garden Italian restaurant, we make pasta fresh every day. And for all the different kinds of pasta we serve, there are just as many wonderful ways for you to enjoy them. Fresh pasta at the Olive Garden, where all the best of Italy is yours.
Over 100 years ago, visitors to Oregon would often return home with a very special beer.
It's Henry's.
No, thank you.
A beer that even today, some parts of the country have yet to discover.
Welcome to the Oregon Express.
But Westerners always were slightly ahead of the times.
Emergency exits are located, 2 to the front, 2 to the sides, and 2 to the back. Now, in the unlikely event of a water landing, your seat cushion will act as a flotation device.
Salem's Sportswear, the NBA, the Portland Trail Blazers. A winning combination with all the right stuff.
regular season has passed the halfway mark and the All-Star break is at hand. Mike Rice recently had the opportunity to discuss with head coach Rick Adelman where the team has been and what's ahead for the Blazers.
You know, after the first half of the season, Clyde, Buck, Terry, do they have enough energy, excitement to lead this team to a championship again?
Well, I think they have enough to give us a chance to compete for that. I think if we get all our people together, when you add Rod Strickland, the way he's played into the mix, and Cliff Robinson, the way he's progressed, we need Harvey Grant to progress. You know, I think we have enough pieces there. It's just a matter, can everybody reach the level that we all anticipate from them? If they do, we could be a very dangerous playoff team to a lot of people.
Looking at your team, what has been the biggest surprise as far as that made you happy, and what has been the most disappointing thing with the Blazers?
Probably the thing that's been the best for us is really the play of Rod and the play of Cliff. That those guys seem to have stepped their game up. Rod, the thing that's pleased me the most about Rod is he worked a lot in the shot in the summer, and you can do that with players. And it looks great in the summer when you're on the floor doing the drills. But can he incorporate that into the game and take that and improve his game and take it another level? Rod has done that. He's incorporated that into his game. He's taken more of the authority of running the team over. So I've been really pleased with his play. Cliff has been very consistent, and Buck Williams too. I mean, Buck Williams has really been a great player for us this year. Probably the most disappointing is the fact that we have been inconsistent, and usually it's because of the defensive end. We have changed defensively. That's because of our personnel has changed, our personality has changed, and I still believe if we're going to make any noise in the playoffs, we have to do a better job consistently on defense. If we do that, we can become a good team. If we continue to have one good defensive game and then not so good defensive game, we're going to be just an up and down team all year long. So that's been disappointing, and that's probably the biggest goal we have the rest of the year is to improve that area.
It's close to February 24th, trading deadline. How much have your staff in the front office, have you talked a lot about really making changes in this team at this time?
We've listened to a lot of color guys for the radio and given our suggestions to the front office, but no, we haven't really seriously considered that. But you're always looking, Mike. I think you're crazy not to, especially this year when there's a lot of guys out there that seem to be quality players. I mean, #1 picks in the draft who are out there, the teams are looking to move them. So you got to look at it. You owe it to your fans and your organization and your team to see if you can do something. But you learned a long time ago that every trade that's talked about very seldom happens. So we're always looking to see if it can help this team, not only this year, but for the future. So it's an active time right now, and it's going to be an interesting next couple of weeks.
And lastly, Clyde Drexler. You know, everyone is waiting for the Clyde Drexler that was second in the voting in the MVP 2 years ago. Is Clyde Drexler lost a step because of age, or has injuries affected his career? Will Clyde Drexler come back?
I believe Clyde can come back and be a very solid player. Whether he reaches that level he was at 29, I don't know, but I know he can be one of the better off guards in this league. And everybody's so quick to jump off the bandwagon of someone who is really, we've ridden his coattails for a number of years, and Clyde can do so many other things on the court for us, and it's just a matter of having him healthy, having him for a long period of time consistently, and you'll see Clyde's game coming back, and you'll see him fit in with the rest of the group.
Thank you for being with us tonight, Rick.
Thanks, Mike.
Keep it right here on your Blazers station, because Rick and his team are in Seattle getting ready to take on the Supersonics, and tip-off is just minutes away. Be sure to stay with us. And make your plans for our 5th edition of Blazer Trail. It'll be on March the 4th at 5 o'clock. Don't miss it.
Get your glasses at Binion's and find thousands of frames to choose from. Functional frames and designer names. From trendy to traditional. Find the look, the fit, and the price you want with thousands of frames at Binion's.
Right now at Binion's, all the frames that were priced up to $120, even designer frames, are only $59. Get to Binion's.
Hi, I'm Dave from Power Rents, and now is a great time to get things done, whether it's your job or just a weekend job around the house. Come to Power Rents first for the tools and equipment you need to get the job done right. You don't need to buy equipment that you might only use once or twice a year. Rent it instead from Power Rents and save your money. We've got thatchers, aerators, hedge trimmers, pressure washers, and big stuff too. Top quality for any job, big or small. So when you need it, rent it from Power Rents.
I couldn't wait to get home from school to help Dad build our new home. We worked every night till it was finished, and when we were finally done, Dad took us to Smith's because he told me,
now, if we build a good home and then fill it with good furniture and lots of love, it'll be full of good memories.
I think my dad's right about that. In fact, I think my dad's right about most everything.
Welcome back, everybody. We now join you live from Seattle Center Coliseum, where the Blazers are in the final moments of preparation for their game with the Sonics. My friends, that puts the wraps on this edition of Blazer Trail. Now, remember, we're going to be back with our 5th program on the 4th of March. You know, to this point, the 93-94 season has been a perplexing one for the Blazers and their faithful. With the injury bug biting hard and wins not coming as easily as in the recent past, some have grown frustrated with this team. But yet, there is still reason for hope and even some optimism that the Blazers will be able to pull it all together and make a push toward the top. Wherever you may be, I'm Bill Schonely. Stay tuned now. The Blazers take on the Sonics here in Seattle next.
The Blazer Trail was brought to you by Binions for selection, value, and glasses in about an hour. By Henry Weinhard's, the first true premium beer of the West. By the Olive Garden, where all the best of Italy is yours. By Smith's Home Furnishings, because nobody cares like Smith's. By Salem Sportswear, a quality name in licensed sportswear for the whole family. And by Power Rents. Don't buy it, rent it. Power Rents.
And back to Terry Porter. Terry Porter's going to drive. Lickety Brindle up the middle. Is he going to be? Oh, is it good? He fouled the drive by Terry Porter. Holy backboard. James Robinson's going to drive. Lickety Brindle up the middle for a jam. Hollywood on Broadway. Blazers can take the lead. Strickland threads the needle up the middle. He's Williams up for the ball to Strickland to Drexler. They score. He fouled.
It's interesting. The same pickups that overall carry the most powerful line of engines on the planet also carry the most safety features. The new Dodge.
Right now, while the lettuce is cool and crisp, the bell pepper's firm, just perfect. He's not thinking how all this wonderful produce was inspected for freshness, how it was trimmed and prepared to give better value. And that's okay. All he's thinking about is the great taste. Great food at lower prices every day. You'll find it at Fred Meyer.
What are some of the things that make this store more fun than your average store? There's a lot of hands-on, a lot of things to look at, like the computers and the games. Everything's up and running and things are going.
I mean, we believe in letting people come in and play with anything you see. You play with it.
We went here for 3 hours. I was just playing crazy.
I think the hands-on is the important thing.
Well, I was pushing the buttons.
I'm actually looking for a coffee maker, if you believe that.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Coverage you can count on. News 8.